similarly bypassed Gilas. And welcome to my YouTube channel Shah Mardan Shah Class 9. Today we are in this color reading to discuss on the topic of the last sermon of Holy Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. My guests are present. First of all, introduce yourself. And now we are starting our program. First of all, I want to request you, Mr. Abdul Karim, please tell about the introduction of Holy Prophet and migration of Medina. Yes, Mr. Abdul Karim.
So, as we know, our Nabi Karim Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam was born in 571st AD in Makkah, Saudi Arabia, in a noble Quraysh family. The Quraysh used to worship idols and did not believe in one God. And so Nabi Karim Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam asked the Quraysh to not to worship their false god. He told them that he was the Nabi of Allah and asked them to accept Islam and worship and one and only God, Allah. Most of them refused to accept Islam, but they thought that he was against their ancestors and their gods. So, but as time,
Nabi, at the time, many people converting
Islam. So Nabi Karim Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, the Quraysh become more aggressive and making attempts to life. So when Nabi Karim Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam got positive signal from Yathrib, a city 320 kilometers and 200 miles from north of Makkah. So Nabi Karim Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam migrated there with his faithful friend Hazrat Abu Bakr Siddiq. So Nabi Karim Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, when after 8 days of journey on 28th June in 622 AD, he reached the outskirts of Yathrib, but he did not enter the city directly. He stopped in a place called Kuba. When Nabi Karim Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam entered the city, he also built a masjid there.
Whereas Mr. Abdul Karim tells us that Nabi Karim Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam was born in 571st AD according to some historians in a noble Quraysh family in Makkah, Saudi Arabia. The Quraysh used to worship idols and did not believe in one God. The Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam asked them to worship only one and truly true God. Then Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam is starting asking people to converting to Islam. And by the time many people accepting the Islam and converting to Islam. And Quraysh became more aggressive and started making attempts on Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam's life. And when Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam got positive signals from Yathrib and they want to migrate to the Makkah city, 320 miles away from north of Makkah. And then Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam with his faithful friends Abu Bakr Siddiq radiallahu ta'ala migrate to the Yathrib and after 8 days journey, the Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam reached the outskirts of Yathrib on 28 June 622 AD and stopped the place of Kuba and built a mosque there. It's famous now with the name of Masjid Kuba. Now I want to request you, Mr. Anis Ahmad, please tell us the constitution of Medina. Yes, Mr. Anis.
Thank you. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. On 2nd July 622 AD, Nabi Karim Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam entered the city. This event is known and marks Hijrah and marks the beginning of Islamic calendar. Yathrib was soon renamed Madinatul Nabi and renamed Madinatul Nabi, meaning the city of Nabi. But An-Nabi was soon dropped. Its name became a Madina. At the time of arrival, Nabi Karim Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam in the Madina, the city had 4 broad groups of Madina.
Four groups of people.
Four broad groups of people. There were the Muslims, including those who from Medina, and those who from immigrated from Makkah to Medina, and then the hypocrite. He embraced Islam is name only, but he was actually against Islam. And the people of Az and Khizraj, who were still pagans, but likely accept Islam. And finally, the last is Jews. Jews is huge number in Medina, and he formed an important community there. In order to ensure that all people lived peacefully with each other, Nabi Karim Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam invited to the leading personality of all community to discuss this matter. He succeeded in drawing up the constitution of Medina, and also
he wanted different communities to reach a formal agreement for harmony and for the security of Medina.
Yes. And he succeeded in drawing up the constitution of Medina, and also known as Charter of Medina. It mentioned rights and duties Muslims and Jews gave freedom of religion and prohibited any alliance with the outside enemies. And it also declared any dispute would be referred to Nabi Karim sallallahu alaihi wasallam for the settlement.
Very nice, Misani says on 2nd July 622 AD, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam entered the city. And before entering there, this city was known as Yadrib. Its name was Yadrib. And after entry of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, its name renamed with Madinat Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and its meaning is the city of prophet. And but Nabi word soon dropped and its name became Madina, meaning the city. This event is also known as the Hijrah and begins the beginning of Islamic calendar. And he also tells us the arrival of Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Medina, there were 4 broad groups of people: first Muslims, second Hypocrites, third Aus and Khazraj, who were still pagans but likely accept Islam, and finally they were Jews. And he tells, in order to introduce all people living peacefully with each other, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam invited the leading personalities of every community to discuss this matter, and he wanted the different communities to reach a formal agreement for harmony for the security of Medina. And in Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam was succeeded in driving the constitution of Medina, and also known as Charter of Medina. Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam mentioned the rights and duties of every Muslims and Jews, and gave freedom of religion, and prohibited in alliance with outside enemies. And it's also declared that any dispute will be referred to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam for settlement. And Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam also unified the different Arab tribes under Islam. And now I want to request Mr. Abdul Fazil, please tell about the last Harsaman of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
In the 10th Hijri, Huzur was present his last pilgrimage into Makkah. His pilgrimage one of the most significant historical event. His pilgrimage one of the most significant historical event of all Muslims. His pilgrimage, first and last pilgrimage made by Huzur, and he thought about Muslims not present the Hajj. And they were delivered his last sermon of Mount Arfat, Orana Valley.
And he also taught them how to perform Hajj on his first and last Hajj.
They were declared. Then
he taught them how to perform Hajj.
And he discovered their last sermon. He then discovered his last sermon.
Conveyed his last sermon.
Last sermon of Orana Valley, Mount Arfat, 9 Zulhijjah, 10th AD, 6 March, 632 AD. There were countless Muslims. Or present discovered his last sermon. When he discovered his last sermon, first of all he prayed and thanked Allah, and said, "O people, lend me. I know
lend me an attendant ear. I know not whether after this year I shall be amongst you again." And said, "O people, listen carefully and take their words who could not present in it today." And saying, "O people, regard their life and property of every Muslim is a secret trust. Return their goods to you, rightfully honored. Hurt no one, that no one may hurt you. Behavior of Shaitan for the safety of our religion, and he want loss all his hopes that he lead us in estate big things, and behavior of following small things. And it is true, you have rights of your woman and our rights of you, and Arab is not any. Women also have certain rights over men. He also tells. And he tells, an Arab has not any superiority on non-Arab, and non-Arab has not any superiority in Arab. White has not any superiority on black. A black has not any superiority on white. All mankind is created from Adam. Except piety and good actions. Yes. And all mankind are from Adam, and Adam was created from dust. Yeah. And the Holy Prophet ﷺ was completed his last sermon and saying, "Be my witness, O my God, I will convert your message to your people." And his message is converted from all times of people. Thanks. Very nice. Mr. Abdul Fazil tells us that Nabi Karim sallallahu alaihi wasallam performed his last pilgrimage in 10th year of Hijrah. This is one of the most important occasion for every Muslim when Syed, when Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam taught them to how to perform Hajj, and Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam delivered his last sermon on the Orana when the Mount of Arfa on 9 Dhul 10th Hijri, and Rasulullah first of all thank and praise of Allah and say the Muslim, O people, lend me an attentive ear, I shall be amongst you.
Who could not present here?
And say my message to those who are not present today here. And then Rasulullah talk about the women's rights of women bewailing from Satan. He says the Satan is a big enemy of us. He wants to lead us astray in big things. And so we should beware from small things. And then Rasulullah says, if men have certain rights over women, then women have also rights over men. And then he talk about the equity. Rasulullah says, all mankind is created from all mankind is from Adam, and Adam was created from dust. The noblest of you in Allah's sight is most God-fearing. Most God. An Arab have no superiority over a non-Arab, nor does Arab have superiority over Arab. A black have no superiority over a white, nor a white have any superiority over a black, except by piety and good actions. And Rasulullah says, I crush under my feet all climb to greatness and superiority founded on blood or wealth. And he also said that every Muslim is brother of another Muslim. And now I want to request Mr. Mardan, please tell his conclusion. Yes, Mr. Mardan.
Thank you, Brother Well. As we knew, the Hazrat Muhammad was born in the 571st AD and the noblest Quraysh family. And Quraysh used to worship the idols and did not believe in one God. So Hazrat Muhammad told them to accept Islam and believe in one God. So most of them refused to accept Islam and making attempts on Hazrat Muhammad's life. So far, the Hazrat Muhammad got positive signal from Yasrib, a city in north of Makkah. So
320 kilometers
320 kilometers and 200 miles. Hazrat Muhammad migrated there with his faithful friend Hazrat Abu Bakr Siddiq. And after 8 days journey, Hazrat Muhammad reached the outskirts of Medina and not entered directly the city. He stopped at the place called Quba, and he also built a mosque on there. So when he entered the city, there were the 4 broad groups. There were the Muslims who are immigrated from Makkah and lived in Medina, and hypocrites that accept Islam in names but against it. And Oz and Khijras people, they were pagans also, and some of these accept Islam. Luckily to accept Islam. And there were the Jews in huge number and have one community there.
Important community here.
Community there. So Hazrat Muhammad made constitution there. So he said that all problems will be good. Get the Hazrat Muhammad for the solution.
Okay.
And now at 10 Hijri, Hazrat Muhammad got undertook his last pilgrimage to Makkah. That was the first and last pilgrimage of Hazrat Muhammad that he took. And there were the countless Muslims present in his last pilgrimage. Hazrat Muhammad gave many lessons there, and there were the main points of the that Hazrat Muhammad told that any Arab have no superiority on non-Arab, and non-Arab have any superiority on Arab, and black have no superiority on a white, and white have no superiority on a black. Hazrat Muhammad told that you have rights on your women, but women have also rights on you. So Hazrat Muhammad lastly said that, oh God, be my witness, I delivered your message to your people. Thank you.
And Mr. Badalja, please tell what lesson we get from this?
We get a big lesson from this about the equality and any superiority.
Mr. Badalja tells us very well, if we follow this message completely, the result will be a fair and equitable society. If you want to get more and more knowledge from us, so please watch our videos and like this video, subscribe our channel and press the bell icon. Thank you all of you.